Reading the comments section, and I seem to miss a lot with the Gypsy Rose update. Like, I completely missed all of the, I just completely missed all of the, there's like people who came out and have said she's lying.
This is Bailey. She's a huge content creator that does true crime. She's talking in regards to an update video she did. A lot of true crime cases. One of them, the Gypsy Rose case, where she cut out Gypsy Rose segment after a lot of comments that Gypsy Rose is in fact not what she seems.
A lot I missed with the Gypsy Rose case. So I ended up cutting a section of the video. It's up right now. I cut like 40 minutes, but the video is still almost an hour. So it's still long. But I just wanted to let you know, like, I ended up cutting the Gypsy Rose stuff. Thanks to everyone in the comments letting me know that I missed a lot.
You know, GRB is pissed. Typical Gypsy Rose fashion, she clapped back. But this time, not in anger, but hurled French manipulation. Cue Christian Gypsy Rose.
I just cut the Gypsy Rose part. It was just better to play. Just cut it. I got it wrong. Cut it. No questions asked. Girl needs to do some more. I need to do some more digging. Okay, sorry about that. But I appreciate the people who pointed it out to me.
There must be some serious trouble in paradise for Gypsy and Ken right now, because tell me why she made this TikTok with a poem saying like, let's fall in love again, back before the pain and the silence and the mistakes. Let's just start over. Like, what? You are airing out all of your dirty laundry right now, Gypsy. I hope you know that. You could not be any more obvious that things are going really badly for you guys right now.
Don't pay attention to Gypsy's latest TikTok about Ken. It's a distraction. She doesn't want TMZ or People Magazine making an article about the fact she just tried to change her Wikipedia. But we need an article. We need that Bailey girl to do new research. She's worried. She's worried that people are going to find out. Even her friends are doubling down. Like her trying to change her Wikipedia. That's so embarrassing, man.
Hold up. Before we even dive into this madness, I need to know something real quick. Where are you watching from and what time is it right now? Are you staying up late, drink in hand, or pretending to work while scrolling through the chaos? Drop it in the comments. And while you're already down there, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of the wild drama we're about to unpack. All right, let's talk about it. Because Bailey Sarian just found herself in hot water after her latest true crime video featuring Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Yep, Bailey had to apologize after fans pointed out a bunch of inaccuracies in her coverage, flooding her comments with receipts and corrections. But the real twist? It didn't come from Bailey at all. It came straight from Gypsy herself. Because apparently, Miss Gypsy took it upon herself to rewrite her own history. And I'm not even exaggerating. She literally went on Wikipedia and started editing her own page. Girl, I get that you've been gone for 8 years, but you can't just come out of prison and immediately become your own PR rep and your own Wikipedia editor. That's not how this works. So here's what actually went down. Gypsy allegedly logged into an account under the name Gypsy Rose Blanchard 727, subtle, right? And started cleaning house, like a digital spring cleaning session of her entire past. She wiped out every controversial part, the crime details, Nicholas Godejohn's name, and even replaced the phrase convicted of second-degree murder with American author and public figure. Girl, 8 years in prison is not the same as 8 years of book tours, okay? But she didn't stop there. She even tried erasing her marriage to Ryan Anderson. Like, ma'am, we all watched that breakup unfold online. You can't just delete that from history. The boldness was unreal. She removed court documents, local news articles, and reference links like they never existed. It was giving, if I delete it, it didn't happen. Then she started rewriting her page like a redemption movie trailer, emphasizing her story of survival, her writing career, and her comeback narrative. And listen, no one's denying she lived through serious trauma, but the timing of it all, definitely screaming main character rebrand. But here's where it all fell apart. Wikipedia moderators were not having it. They reversed every single edit, marked it in red, and made the entire revision history public for everyone to see.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard was caught trying to change information written about her on Wikipedia. She wants to be known as a victim survivor of Munchausen by proxy and not a murderer. Gypsy has a microdeletion disorder that causes major medical issues. Her mom did everything possible to keep her alive, and that's probably why she has 10,000 medical documents. Gypsy Dee is your victim. It's not the other way around.
And you already know what happened next. Reddit caught wind of it. Screenshots went viral showing what she deleted in red and what she added in green. And the comment section? Absolutely savage. People were joking like, not Gypsy trying to control Z her past, and nice try, parole princess, history stays public. Now before we wrap up, there's one more layer to this story that always resurfaces whenever people talk about Gypsy's case, the alleged fraud investigation. After Dee Dee's body was discovered back in June 2015, police realized Gypsy could actually walk, which was a huge revelation at the time. They contacted the Social Security Administration, and by July, a woman named Dana Carrington confirmed that the Blanchards had been receiving disability benefits under Dee Dee's name. The last payment was made on June 9th, just days before Dee Dee's death. Dana even suggested they might need to investigate potential disability fraud, but by September 24th, the case was dropped. When investigators asked if Gypsy herself could face charges, Dana clarified that she couldn't because she wasn't the one who applied for or controlled the benefits. The whole Overgirl rebranding drama, it looks like Gypsy's heading for a face-off, and trust, she won't be thrilled with how this unfolds. The slow-motion drama has been simmering for ages, but now it's all happening right out in the open. Recently, Gypsy went public with a 3-part social media drop, sharing her raw feelings about people discrediting her experiences and demanding that critics quit poking holes in her trauma story. Sure, she's a magnet for controversy, no denying that, but instead of tackling her reputation head-on, she redirects the conversation, implying that skepticism just proves people don't understand what she's been through. She also reveals something interesting. Her mother wasn't medically diagnosed with Munchausen by proxy, just that specialists strongly suspected. That's not science, that's opinion, let's be real. Saying everyone believes it so it must be true isn't proof, it's just spinning a story. Some things don't add up. If the narrative keeps shifting, is that growth or just an edit job? Now if the storyline gets messy, it's blamed on co-authors. If details change, it's called healing. If anyone questions her, they're accused of invalidating her trauma. Honestly, that's not responsibility. That's just managing publicity. Then comes the emotional curveball. Would you have felt differently if I died and my mom lived? Let's call it what it is. Emotional distraction, not a deep reflection. Plus, notice how she disables comments? She's talking at everyone, not with them. It's clear that Gypsy isn't just defending her legacy. She's actively editing her own story with every new critique. Each contradiction triggers another lengthy post, shifting the storyline. It's less about healing, more about reinforcing the misunderstood survivor brand, while sidestepping uncomfortable truths like potentially hurting others herself. And here's the twist. Her mother might not have had Munchausen by proxy at all. There's speculation that Gypsy may be reshaping the narrative to suit her own needs. So who's really the victim and who's the architect in all this? Healing is quiet. Rebranding fills your feed. When Gypsy shared a piece from Beatrice Yorker, Amber from Into the Weeds stepped up and dug into county records for fraud investigations, came back empty-handed. The SSA peeked into possible fraud, but no real investigation followed. Once Dee was out of the picture, so was the case. The victim routine just amps up in every interview, paired with that infamous baby voice, which most believe drops the second the camera cuts. I was clueless, didn't even know hurricanes existed, but meanwhile, planned the crime. That doesn't add up. And let's not skip the Wikipedia shuffle. That move just screams erase the past. It's no secret Gypsy wants to bury her criminal record while selling inspirational survivor swag. But the evidence is messy. How do you market yourself as a role model after all that? Digging into the psychology, it gets wild. Allegedly, traits line up with classic personality disorders: missing empathy, manipulative charm, impulsive decisions, like plotting a murder in messages, then denying everything, never admitting responsibility. She's chasing fame for surviving something she claims she didn't control. Shed tears on cue, zero apologies, skipping her mom's grave, the works. Reports on psychopaths break them into categories, and distemper seems spot on. Moody, aggressive, constantly fighting with family, and deleting posts when it backfires. The current boyfriend should watch his back. History isn't kind here. Maybe the most unsettling part? She's posting baby photos, looking totally out of place, and reportedly hasn't embraced therapy or real reflection. It's all about claiming the "I'm a mom" identity after ending her own mother's life. Online, every cute update spirals into demands for remorse and calls to free the boyfriend she implicated. Half the community tunes in just to watch the next train wreck unfold. Interviews focus on prison oatmeal, but never on genuine apologies to Dee's relatives. The legal system saw trauma and stamped "get out of jail." Suddenly she's everywhere. Profits flowing in, boyfriend left behind, zero victim restitution, just designer shades and self-promotion. The irony is thick, but the remorse is nowhere. Every box kicks: manipulative, impulsive, shallow, grandiose, chaotic. It's all documented. Court papers, message logs, neighbor gossip. So for anyone close, guard everything. When the fame fades and business slows, who knows what mask comes off next? Between apology videos, Gypsy's Wikipedia updates, and the online chaos, it's been wild. Was she hoping to reinvent herself, or did a risky scheme just blow up publicly? One thing's certain, you can't just delete your own infamous backstory. So what's your take? Is this a genuine quest for reinvention or a new mess waiting to happen?